Hello, it's Mark. Welcome to day 20 today of our Advent calendar for 2022. And let's see what we have today. Yesterday, I'm kind of surprised. I really expected yesterday I had a Taiwanese whiskey, and I love Kalava. And I expected, but it was, of course, Omar. I've never had that before. I really thought I disappointed I didn't like that one more, but it was bourbon cask, so that kind of may explain why I didn't like it as much. But okay, so today we have something that is 40, boy, they print that small. Looks like 46.5% ABV. So, all right, so there you can see we just got this bottom row left. All right, so, all right, I'm going to give this a roll. Let's see what we get. Bourbon. We get bourbon. I bet this is a bourbon. It's very sweet smelling. Get that charred oak or toasted oak. Vanilla. Like baking spices, vanilla, baking spices, toasted oak, charred oak. There is a creaminess to this, though, like a white, not like Boston cream, like a yellow. This is like a white cream, like almost like more like cake icing or something. Yeah, very sugary. Okay, let's see what we get on the palate. Definitely bourbon. I get the apricots, a lot of caramel, brown sugar, typical. Again, that creaminess that I got on the nose is here. Again, it's like an icing, like a white cream. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even show this to you. So there. I'm going to assume at 46% it's not chill filtered, and probably based on this color, it's not colored either. So would be my guess. But this, for bourbon, this isn't bad. I don't love it, but I might, to keep a bourbon on my shelf, this, I would consider this. And to put it in perspective, bourbon is like less than 10% of what I have. I probably don't have. I might have 20 bottles of bourbon, but compared to 900 bottles of scotch, that's nothing. I'll let you know tomorrow what the percentage is. Okay, it's kind of the same. Brown sugar, that creaminess, baking spices, oak, vanilla. There's a little something in there, like a little bit of a green note of some kind. It's not spicy at all. Considering 46%, this is not really spicy. Almost a hint of like green pepper. Something green, like a green pepper, or maybe a cucumber. Something green is in here. All right, I want to pin that down. It's not really green pepper. Like an unripe green banana. We'll go with that. Okay. All right, more oak comes through. A little hint of like tobacco. Again, apricots. Maybe some peaches now. Brown sugar for sure. This is not bad. I think this is something I would buy to keep a bourbon on my shelf. I don't think it's something I would drink very often, but you know, I should have bourbon on my shelf. So, you know, I might buy a bottle of this. So I might go 7. And for me to say 7 on a bourbon is pretty crazy. So let's see what it is. I'm sure it's a bourbon, Bo, but all right. So I actually kind of, I'm gonna give this like +2. God, I feel like I've betrayed myself. Okay, baking spices, cream. Yeah, like cream, like you would have in your coffee. It's kind of what it reminds me of. What else did I say? Brown sugar. I guess that's a baking spice, so you don't do anything else with brown sugar. Oak. All right. I definitely liked it better than that straight bourbon. Oh, that other whiskey bourbon was terrible. Bourbon cask, the one I had Omar yesterday. You know, I probably like this a little bit more than that. And that takes all of my being to say that I like a bourbon, and I'm assuming this is a bourbon, more than I like a single malt. But that was bourbon cask finished. That rye I didn't care for. So I'm going to give this gosh, this is going to throw up it's going to give me all kinds of crazy numbers now that I actually like a bourbon. But hey, you got to like it, right? Okay, it is select bourbon. Yellowstone, 46.5% ABV. They say caramel, dried cherry, peanut, orange zest, herbs, roasted nuts, rye. I guess maybe that green note I was talking about was kind of that rye, maybe. It says it's very, very, very sweet. I've had sweeter, but yeah, I would say it's pretty sweet. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow.